So hello everybody. Firstly, I want to say that welcome everyone. This is the first video of our playlist, where I will talk about crude oil refining, about petroleum. Uh, I will share my knowledge as soon as possible, as soon as I can. So support me. Uh, Before we start to talking about petroleum products, we have to understand about the uh, chemicals in petroleum. So the chemicals, all of them contains with carbon. Carbon present in almost all of the chemical compounds in petroleum. If you've ever taken a chemistry class, you know that carbon, more than any other element, binds to itself to form straight chains, branch chains, rings, and complex three-dimensional structures. The most complex molecules are biological proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and nucleic acids, which are present in every living thing, from the smallest bacterium to the largest tree. This is significant here because, as stated above, petroleum was formed from ancient organisms, and its molecules retain certain structural characteristics of the organic compound from which it formed. So, in simple words, all of the elements, of course, contains with the carbon. So, the chemicals in petroleum, here in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 of them. First of them is a paraffin. The lightest paraffin is methane, which has formula CH4. The general formula of uh, paraffins are CnH2n plus 2. This is quite essential to remember because when you're faced with problems, in order to, when they must solve, you have to you have to find out how many hydrogen or how many carbon does this element compound has. So it's quite essential to remember to get the final product, to get the final answer, to get correct final answer, of course. Um, the carbon chains in paraffins can be straight or branched. Compounds with the same formula but different structures are called isomers. Straight chain paraffins are normal, while branched paraffins with the same chemical formula are called iso. Uh, so this is my first video, so I'm just kinda not experienced yet. I cannot uh, refresh my mind. How to say? Yeah. So also in this book talks about uh, important chemical properties such as say number, so on. We will discuss it furthermore. Um, the second one is aromatics and naphthenes. Uh, in this screen, you can see that aromatics and naphthenes, some aromatics and naphthenes. Aromatics and naphthenes are also found in petroleum, of course. Aromatics contain one or more unsaturated 5 to 6 carbon rings. In naphthenes, carbon rings are saturated with hydrogen. In this figure shows structures for a few of the aromatics and naphthenes that have been found in crude oils. So these aromatics and the naphthenes display significantly different chemical and physical properties. Compared to paraffins and naphthenes with the same carbon number, aromatics are denser and have high octane numbers. Another chemicals in petroleum is the heteroatom compounds. Heteroatom compounds, it is when present in organic compounds, atoms other than carbon and hydrogen are called isomers. As mentioned above, in our product in our raw material, despite of the hydrogen and the carbon, there may be sulfur, nitrogen, and other oxygen and the metals. It's inevitable. They all of them, these compounds, which is sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, metals, are uh, causes catalyst deactivation. So refiners pay money to remove them. This in simple words, they are catalyst poison. Nitrogen and the metals are also catalyst poisons. Therefore, refineries devote a considerable amount of time and money to remove atoms from intermediate streams and the finished product. Uh, Last one is an olefin. We need to discuss one more class of molecules before moving on. Due to the high reactivity, olefins are not common in natural crude oil. Uh, they generated by several cracking processes. So in the simple words, I want to say that paraffins quite as is their own formula, aromatics and naphthanes are quite unique heteroatom compounds are catalyst poisons. Olefins are quite reactive, so that's why they're uh, not common in crude oil. So let me write it. High reactivity. So guys, thank you for watching. That's all for today, and see you on the next video for sure.